Jaylen, assuming you get an opportunity to go Saturday, what are you looking to do? How anxious are you to kind of get out with this new look offense here?
Oh, I'm just excited to be out there with the boys. Excited to play by them. Being out of this last game, I understood why, but also, every chance I could play football, I would love to play football.
What did you learn, if anything, by watching last Saturday?
It's just like I had expectations for the team, and they, exceeded it. The way they were balling, I'm assuming, or I just know we're going to stay on that trajectory, and I'm excited about that.
Why has that trajectory increased here over the last few days?
You said why?
Yeah. What's been better? Why has there been more rhythm with the offense recently?
I think just knowing, gaining that chemistry with each other, the camaraderie, everybody understanding where each other's going to be, the brotherhood we've created thus far. So I think that plays part in it.
How much does that camaraderie come from the dorms, eating lunch together, just being away?
Tomlin does a good job at, directing events to kind of get the team together. So we're not all just, this is another reason why we're at this destination camp, just so we can build that brotherhood. And I'd say it's we're doing justice.
One of the biggest focuses this camp was kind of on the offensive line coming together. From your perspective, how have you seen them grow and them take steps forward throughout these 3 weeks?
Communication is up there. There's we're continually working that communication, and just, we're getting to a point where we know where certain people are going to be and how they're going to handle situations, and I think that's a good thing.
I feel like a lot in your career you've said the right things, like, I just want to play my role and whatever carries I get.
Yeah.
But is there a part of you that's relishing the opportunity to be the big dog and be the lead back and kind of take that role?
Yeah, 100%. I think, my competitive side of me, just like whenever I get my opportunity, I'm still going to try, seize the moment. And especially having a bigger role, that's more opportunities that can help the team. So.
Do you feel like you're the type of back that's built to carry the load?
Yes.
Jaylen, you guys have talked about pushing each other. You feel good about how you guys have pushed each other as a running back group during this game?
Yeah, yes, sir.
What is kind of keyed that, or what makes it competitive with you guys?
There's no selfishness in the room. Everybody's on the same page. We're willing to help each other create that unity because that helps us individually.
What are you most looking forward to about joint practice with the Bucks on Thursday?
Just the competition. Yeah, I'm excited to see the dogs come.
What do you remember from last year? I feel like you guys did a pretty good job, but there weren't really any scraps.
With Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was what it was.
And Mike didn't exactly back away from that statement. Do you think it's got that potential?
Definitely. When you come out here and you work with these guys and you get to know them more and more, you realize how much potential we got. And at the end of the day, it's all potential until we go out there and make it real.
How do you make it real? What's the step that has to be taken next to make it real?
I mean, it's just being good over a long period of time and being consistent, really.
The long period of time thing is where I was going to go next, because you guys certainly showed flashes of what we're talking about through the first 8 to 9 weeks last year. How do you maintain it through the last 5 to 6?
I mean, I think that's just staying together, keeping the main thing, and not worrying.
Does increased depth and rotation of players throughout a long season help in that regard as well?
Well, for sure. I think that helps.
And can you be a part of that too? Is this on you a little bit too to take one more step forward?
Yeah.
Yeah? How have you felt camp has helped you in that context?
Well, just speaking up a lot more, we got a lot of new guys, so getting to know new faces and stuff like that, but just making sure I'm that guy.
Yeah, it didn't disappoint at all. Like, the fans showed up each and every day, had a great turnout every day. Practice was great. Today was probably one of the worst ones for me because it was hot, but we definitely got a lot of good work in.
So, obviously, there's always talk about, certain teams do training camp different. Steelers have live tackling. What was it like to be part of this physical type of a camp?
I think it was great for us, if you just take a look at us playing Jacksonville last week, I felt like it showed, it looked like it wasn't our first time out there tackling. And if you really watch their film, it doesn't seem like they tackle as much, if I'm being honest. And I think it just prepared us for that preseason game, and it's just going to give us an extra step, an advantage when it comes to our opponents.
As far as the install process from the time you guys got here till now, has How have you felt things have gone along, not just what you guys are learning in the classroom, but also how the way you guys are able to take it out here?
I think it's going great. You know, like the first few days might have been a little bit slower because a lot of guys might have been thinking a little bit more, but we got a lot of smart guys. So I think everybody's picking up on the playbook pretty well, and now I think we're just out there playing fast and having fun.
All right, thanks, Juan.
No problem.
Coach Tomlin picked up on your comments that we made at the start of this camp about how good this defense could be. You said it could be the best of all time. And Mike sort of followed that up on the radio today and said it could be historic, that do historic things. Has there been even more cementing, in your opinion, of that throughout camp?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, right now it's still early in the process. You know, we still got a lot of time. We're just practicing right now. We got to get all the little wrinkles out and get everything together. And once everybody saw playing well together, I think that's where we really can take off. But you know, we still got a while until we get there until week 1.
You've played against these Steeler teams over the last 5-6 years. They've had starts to seasons where it looked like that defense might be on a path like that, and then it's tapered a bit in the second half of the year. Do you guys feel like you have enough depth to offset that, and maybe this year it could be something different because of the different people you can keep other guys fresh throughout a year?
Definitely. You know, like we've had days where, you know, some of the ones didn't practice and other guys stepped up and made a lot of plays. So when you got other guys that's like, you know, that can step up and then make a lot of plays too. Like even if you're a 2 or a 3, you can step in and not drop off any. That's when you have the you know, ability to be a really good defense. So.
You also mentioned schematics. You feel like the schematics are more varied this year for this team from what you've learned prior to coming in?
I mean, yeah. I think like with us, we got guys that can play a little bit of everything. You know, like with Jaylen, let's just use him for example. He can play nickel, corner, safety. With me, I could play in the slot as well. I ain't gonna say I'm going out there at corner or anything, but if they really need me to, I would. I think guys that, you know, when you're very interchangeable, it allows you to do a lot of different things.
Thank you. Juan, in your experience, do these joint practices get pretty feisty with other teams?
I think at first it was definitely like that, you know, you get tired of seeing each other a little bit, but I think it kind of died down a little bit. Like guys started to like really learn how to practice and not take things personal because like we're just trying to compete at a high level and get each other better.
Now Thursday at Acrisure, have you been a part of those scrimmages with other teams before?
I think I've had 2 joint practices in my career.
I mean, I guess the big thing is they don't want guys fighting, like wasting time.
But I mean,
with this bunch, I mean, is that something that, are you kind of intrigued to see how things go with Tampa?
I think that I think we have more of a chance to fight here than we would, you know, fighting against the opposing team because I don't think we'll have any live periods, you know, where we're really hitting against the opponents. But, you know, here we're hitting each other. So when you get hit or do something like that, that's what caused the fights. But, you know, you never know. You don't know who they got on the other side. They could start talking trash and then get us all going. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait for it.